Morning.
Good morning.
It's Saturday the 26th of October and we're at Poolsbrook Country Park on a caravan and motorhome club site.
We're going to have a bash at the Trans Pennine Trail on the bikes. When we did Rother Valley Country Park a few weeks ago at Waleswood, we noted there was a cycleway, and it turns out from Poolsbrook you can get to it, so we're going to have a go. Right, so this is what we're going to have a bit of a bash at this morning. It's very early in the morning. Obviously we're well into autumn now. It's virtually November in a day or two. So the Trans Pennine Trail does incorporate part of the old Great Central Railway, so we'll be on that for a little bit. As we come out of the site, you just turn immediately left and pick up the Trans Pennine Way. And we're actually running around the back of the campsite now. Our van is, you can't see it, but it's just through them trees there. That's Athena there. Hello. Right, so there you go. Trans Pennine Trail, Staveley and Chesterfield, but it also takes us down to where we need to be. And we're now on the old railway line. We will be walking down this part later into Staveley, so I won't go too mad with the filming here.
So we're on the Trans Pennine Way and we're heading north towards Sheffield. We're not going to get as far as Sheffield. Outskirts, yes, but not all the way. It's a bit fresh this morning. Doing my usual nose is running, eyes are running. Looks like we're going to get some sunshine today. We're out quite early.
Right, so we're now definitely on one of the parts we won't be walking. Clearly there's a new build bridge here. So we'll just drop in and out as per normal when we're doing one of these cycling videos and pick out anything interesting. I have watched a video on this route. It's pretty much enclosed like this anyway, with all the trees making an avenue, so there might not be a great deal to see anyway. A rare bit that you can actually see.
Very nice bikes, mate.
Thank you. Are you looking out for Mummy? Can you see her? Where is she? Here she comes.
Can you see her? Can you see that little head? Checking that I'm following. She doesn't like us being in front, but she wants to be sure that I'm here. I'm just saying, it's ever so funny because I can see her head like popping round it to say, where is she?
Don't worry, we'll have her, we'll go. Whee! Site of the former Rhine-Shore Central Station, Great Central Railway, LNER. This is the site of the former station.
Oh, right.
Downhill, is it? Caution slope. Oi, slope, you've been very, very naughty. Don't do it again. There we go. Rother Valley Country Park, cycle route 67. That'll be this way then. This part was obviously double tracked back in the day. It's quite wide, and you can obviously tell from the overbridges and stuff when it was a railway, can't you? In fact, it could have been 4 tracks, this. There's another side there. It does really interest me. I just haven't got time to get another hobby to start researching stuff like old railway lines. Certainly to the point of, you know, like some people do. I've got enough interests that I can't compete with at the minute. We've been away in the van so much. So I'm just a casual admirer of days gone by and all these old railway lines, and thankful in a way that they're here, you know, for walkers, runners and cyclists. So I guess Dr. Beeching did us some sort of favours, and I know in railway circles he's a hated figure, but I guess if it wasn't for him in a way, we wouldn't have this, and we wouldn't have as many preserved railway lines that we do have running the old locos that I like to ride on. So, double-edged sword. There's obviously one difference with having external microphones, is you can have the camera miles away from you and still hear what you're saying, and hopefully not be too wind noisy.
I nearly lost it back there.
Yeah, it's a bit slippy, isn't it?
Well, I was avoiding that tree trunk thing, that branch that was sticking out, and I went,
yeah. We are just coming through what is clearly an old station platform, look. Unfortunately, I've no idea what station this would have been. Two trains crossing at the station. Make way for the express.
Poppy! Hello, Poppy. Why don't you sit down? So we're north of the station that we've just cycled past. It was Killamarsh station, because Killamarsh is just
up there.
so we're still south of Sheffield, obviously, and we'll carry on up to Rother Valley, which is here.
Okay, so we have now reached the Rother Valley Country Park. Only a few weeks ago we were walking along here with the gang from Tyler's Travels, but there was a secondary lake a bit further down that we didn't walk round, so we're just going to have a look at that and see what's about, really. Right, we're now back at the little part at the end of the walk we did at Waleswood. If we just spin the camera around, that hill there.
We came down that hill.
We did. We walked down that hill and then across there, over that bridge, into the Rother Valley Country Park. We never dreamed that we'd find a campsite, 10 miles away and end up being sort of this way on so soon.
3 weeks later.
Yeah, but I think what we're going to do, we've just had a bit of a discussion. When we come back to Waleswood,
because we will be
because we will,
back.
it was a great campsite. We're going to carry on down there to Woodhouse. It says the Trans Pennine Trail goes on for ages, doesn't it?
It says Sheffield that way, so it must loop back round on itself or something. Because Sheffield's that way as well.
Yeah. But anyway, we're now going to go back into the Rother Valley Country Park around the lake that we never went round when we walked here a few weeks ago, and then we're going to go around the other lake again, but on the opposite side of it, which we didn't do, and then we'll head back to the site and go out for a walk this afternoon. Busy. Alright, so obviously we've said before, this is the River Rother, and here we are again at the Rother Valley Country Park. I shan't focus too much on this part of the journey, simply because we'll be here again in the future. Right, so we've just done the little lake behind us, and like I said originally a few weeks ago, We walked that way around the big lake. We're now going to go clockwise around the lake. Just going to head back to Poolsbrook. We will be back here probably next year now, I guess. Did enjoy Waleswood. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, have a look on the channel. It was only a few weeks ago. Going to head back the way we came now, along the Trans Pennine Way to Poolsbrook. Right, we've just got to go back left here, I think. Yep, and we will pick up the route back to the site once I've carried the bikes over this rampy affair thing. Right, yeah. So back to Killarmarsh this way, which was that old railway platform. Are you ready, boss?
Yes.
Right, Killarmarsh, here we go.
It is lovely this time of the year though, look. I know the leaves are slippy underfoot and all this sort of thing, but you've got all these beautiful colours. The sun's shining through the trees and it is just lovely.
Hello. All right.
Yep. These beautiful yellows. The trees, like I say, quite slippy, but see the leaves dropping in front of you and a bit of sunlight coming through the trees. It's just beautiful.
Oh, don't know which side to go. It's all right. My fault. I was filming your horse. Come on, Pop, full power. Whee!
Are you scaring my poor puppy?
No, I wouldn't scare your dog.
But you're going silly speeds, aren't you?
Yes, I know she's in front. We'll catch her up in a minute.
Alright. Oh, is there more people in front of you, Pop?
Right, we're just coming back into Poolsbrook Country Park. Just running parallel with the caravan site again. There's our van. We'll just take a little diversion around Poolsbrook Country Park itself. Then we'll head back into the site. We'll get the bikes cleaned off, back on the van, and then we'll go out for a walk. Right, so there's the entrance to the site itself. We're going to go down the road that you came in on, and then we'll just take a quick trip round the pool itself down here, We did walk round it yesterday, but I'm not sure if I used the footage, so let's just go from the main entrance. Right, so there's the way we've just ridden down, where that car's turning. That is the way up to the campsite. At the entrance to the country park itself, they've got, I'm guessing it's half a winding wheel from a mine or something. There is another one further up there, but we're just going to go in through here. We'll do a circular of the pool and then we'll go back up to the site. Right, so this is Poolsbrook itself. Just basically a big pool, loads of birds in it. There is a like coffee house stroke restaurant thing and some toilets, kids play park, stuff like that. How does electricity have a fight? They all pile on. Oh dear, dad jokes are back. Around the other side now. Here's the little park. Lots of geese. And we'll go up this way, I think. Toilets and a cafe there. We're now going to follow the road back to the caravan site, which is up here. Oh, I got my bloody leg then.